What's up, guys? Today we're back with another Bed Wars video. Today we're gonna be discussing how I completed the academic comeback in this last semester. Now, for context, my grades last semester were pretty good. I took mostly honors and AP classes and had one B, which isn't bad, but we gotta go for it all, or else why are you even doing this thing? So we started out the semester, end of the third quarter. We had three C's. Not the best start of our academic journey, but we can make it back. That's what we were telling ourselves. Fast forward about 4 weeks. It's halfway through April, and we have not made any progress. We're still sitting with a C in history, a C in math, and a C in chemistry, which is the class we got a B in first semester. And we got to really lock in. Ooh, hello. Fuck. All right, so how would you lock in from this point on? Well, obviously you would start turning in your late assignments, right? Which I did, except my chemistry teacher didn't take them. So that was a little bit of a struggle, but we got it turned in history, and that brought our grade up from a 77 up to an 85, which isn't bad, but we can do better. We're just gonna beat up these guys. I mean, there's not gonna be a point. Never mind. All right, so we're up at an 85, and in math we didn't even have any missing assignments. It just wasn't going good. Luckily, that everyone in that class was doing terrible, so the teacher just decided just to be a guy for the rest of the semester, and pretty much gave everyone an 100 on our final. I mean, it was a test. I probably got a 50 on it, and he let us do corrections on our past tests for half credit. So that was easy. We got that up to an 89.5, barely an A, but we take it. Can you tell that I haven't played this game in like 2 months? Hi, everybody. I know these fuckers use terracotta too. So we're just gonna bridge over here and blow him the fuck up. Oh, you're gonna have to watch out for that. Yeah. Oh, someone else threw TNT. Okay, we're gonna go over here. And the server's lagging to shit. Beat him up. One down. One to go. Never mind. We're currently 1-3 on the kill death ratio right now. But our teammate's clutching up. So we get that up to an 89.5 with about a week left in this semester, right? Now let's move on to chemistry, because this was a battle. Chemistry and history. Those are the two grades we need up right now. Starting with chemistry, we start with our final project, okay? That's easy. That's easy. We get 100 on that because it's a group project, and we're friends with the nerds. So we can get it done, all right? We make some Monopoly board of some bullshit ass chemistry terms. I'm so losing this. Oh wait, he has no health. All right, now we're gonna have to actually try. So we make this Monopoly board. It's perfect in every way possible. We're gonna get 100 for that. He's gonna give us extra credit for it because of our creativity. I didn't even ask for that. He just decided to give us to it. So that brought my grade up from a 76, I think, to an 87. That final was worth way too much. So, anyways, we're back up to an 87 in that class, right? We're doing good. We're on track. Now, there's no more assignments in the rest of the year. This is kind of getting to be tragic at this point. So, what are we going to do? We're going to start begging. We go up to him. We go. Let's call him Dr. Smith. Sure. We go, Dr. Smith, please, I've been under so much stress this week. I just need one extra credit assignment, and that's all I need. Kids, seriously, I needed so my minor grade, which is like quiz grades, was like 82. I needed like 12 points, and I would have been in an A for the whole year. And he was like, no. And then I emailed him about 9 times, and then I just told the administration, like, hey, I'm so close to an A. Can you just tell this dude to give it to me? And he eventually let in. All right, we're just beating this guy up. Go get him, dude. No, you're supposed to get him. All right, we're just gonna hunt this guy down instead. No, fuck. Oh. Fell off in the zone. All right. Well, we're here now, so. Oops. Kung Fu. Straight lined off the map. Nice. So eventually he gives in after we snitch on him to the administration. We end up with an A in that class. Now, during this time, we had an English essay, which I needed a 73 on to get an A, and a history essay that I needed an 80 on to get an A. Wait, no. I needed 90 on it to get an A. And we're close. We're so close to achieving the dream. But, one problem. We got 3 days to turn both of these in. We haven't started on either of them. So, of course, I have one of my AP tests. We don't do any work on the first day. So now we have to write 2 essays in 2 days. Not bad at all. Not a problem. So what are we going to do? We're going to write our first essay. We write an English essay. It's 2,300 words of straight gibberish about African heritage and colonialism after the slave trade. Gotta say, one of my best pieces. Alright, there's definitely terracotta under there. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, we landed on the fucking bed. Alright, these... Oh, wait, we have a chance. Nope, never mind. The fuck was that noise? Alright, so... Gotta say, that was a spectacular piece. I got a 98 on that essay. That was fantastic. Now, when we moved on to the history, we stayed up until 4:08 a.m. working on that English essay, right? Now we're on to our history essay. I don't even know what I'm writing about. Something about how all these people are significant in history. This essay did not go well. The last one was 2,300 words. This one was about 1,000. Now, this one, granted, was supposed to be shorter, but not that much shorter. This piece, I read over it today, because I turned it in a couple nights ago. What the fuck? Alright. And that shit was awful. So, as I said before, I needed a 90 to get exactly what it was. Apparently, my history teacher was just having an excellent weekend. Someone just fell in the void. So, he decided, you know what, this kid is getting exactly a 90, bringing me up to a 93 and a full A for this semester. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm really good at this. He's even better. He's trying to break the block. Yeah, that wood that you put there is really going to block my TNT radius. Alright, all we need to do is not land on the bed. Can we do that? Oh, bye. Goodbye. And now we sneak. Yeah, I'm not here. Alright, we're going to 1v1 this dude, and then get 2v1'd and lose. Hopefully we get the 1 kill. Yes! Oh, the other one's over there. Turn around here. He's smoking me. Oh my! Yes! This dude just woke up with the best day ever. Read my bullshit about Adolf Hitler and Muhammad in the same paragraph. And decided, you know what? I'm going to give this guy exactly what he needs to get an A. So, the moral of the story is, if you need something in life, procrastination isn't the worst thing. You can just, Take your time on that shit. No one really gives a fuck. These people have to get paid too. So, just beg. Ask people that are in charge. And, procrastinate the hell out of things. That's pretty much it. Like the video, subscribe, go follow the Twitch.